I've talked about self-healing through understanding to go within. I've had a lot of questions about, well, how do you go within? How do you find the answers when you go within? How do you know that what you're feeling is the right path that you should be taking? Answering that is really easy. It's just finding the peace within yourself that is not battling and questioning, am I doing the right thing? We self-sabotage our thoughts with, okay, this is my path. And then logic and analytical ideas come up that sets you apart from what is actually truly your alignment with where you need to be, what you need to do. So how do you go within? You find peace. It's really that simple, to find peace with a question that you ask yourself. Should I take on a job? How does that feel then within you? If you take on a job and you take out, okay, it's great money, long hours, but great money. Great money, but I'm going to be away from the kids. You're going to ask all these questions. And so when you have this debate, what I have said before is to go within. Sit with those questions. Don't try and analyze and look at the logic of it, because logic might be the absolute answer with a yes exclamation mark, take the job. But then what are you giving up that doesn't align with you? Do you feel that taking on this job with better money, but it's longer hours, but you're away from the kids? Put priority on, are the kids more important? If you take on the job, how long will it take for me to be away from the kids or be in that job to then say, okay, I've done enough of that. I want to be with the kids now. I'm only going to be in this job for 6 months or a year and then I'm done. So it is asking yourself these questions and writing those questions down and then sitting with it. That's what I mean by going within, is to take away the pressures that you have about yourself, about external decisions you have to make. Because if it doesn't sit with you, you might have the most fantastic job, but things will come in that path. Situations will invariably show up that are not aligned with you, that you're not going to be happy with the people. The money's great, but I haven't seen the kids for over a few days. I see them in the morning and then I've got to get to work. And you have all these situations that you've taken on that decision, but there's just roadblocks after roadblocks, or it's pushing boulders uphill. But if you had made the decision to take on lesser money, lesser hours, and things just flow. Things will happen so much more smoothly. The home life, it runs smoothly. You'll find as well that the lesser money, you're still able to work through a budget. You're still able to learn how to manage and have still money available to you. All these things that I'm saying that are happening, whatever is happening in your life, whether it's relationship, work, family, just go and take on these questions and sit with it, and you'll have your own answer. You'll have your own answers and solve the issues that are being placed on that situation, on that decision that you have to make. You will find that you will have the answers. If you make that first step and make the decision, you will also find how you can work through those challenges if you feel that that decision is the right decision.